Hi everyone, just a follow up to the first video. A couple of decisions that we have to make quickly before we get things ready for our students. The way we have the course set up right now in Cobra, if you look on grades, we have the technology and reflections set up as one graded item, and that means that the Dropbox is set up to have the technology and reflections uploaded in one place. Now, for those who've done it a while, you might not be aware that we now have the ability to enter the reflections and have them graded and grade them through Connect as opposed to looking at Word documents here. I find it easier. Some people are more comfortable the other way. That's a decision that you'll need to make. But the point is, if you want to use Connect to have students turn in the reflections, then you're going to need to make some changes to Cobra. If you want to leave Cobra as is, then I need you to contact Aaron or myself and let us know that you want the just the clean version, if you will, of Connect. So let me just show you what I'm talking about there. The course that I copied to you all I wanted to give you options, and it has all of the assignments available. So there's by unit, and there's lesson 1-1, and there's 3 things. That middle one is the actual skills assignment. There's the reflections assignment that you can have students turn the reflections assignment there, and in that case you need to, as I said, make changes in Cobra. And here is the prep assignment, which is something that's new, and I'll just point this out and say I used it last semester. It really worked well. What the prep assignment is a very, very short assignment that contains prerequisite skills or basic skills that students need to do well in the particular lesson. So those are available if you want to use them. Some people don't want to use them, and that's just fine. If that's the case, then I need you to let Aaron or myself know, and rather than make you go through the tedious task of deleting them all, we can copy this course to you that just has the skills assignment without the reflections and without the prep. If you want one part of it and not the other, then certainly you can do your own editing, but just trying to make some things easier for you all, we thought we'd make that available. Back to the grade book. Depending on how you decide, whether you decide to include the reflections in the Connect score or not, and therefore take them out of this portion, then you might need to adjust the weighting of the grade here. So that's something to be aware of, and certainly ask us, either one of us, if you need help there. Currently it's set up to where the Connect gradebook is going to download automatically as one item. So every Connect assignment is going to download as one item in the Cobra gradebook. Everything else we put into Cobra, with one exception. These skills quizzes that we have right here in the quiz category, they're the one-shot only items that students do within Connect. What I mean by that is they get multiple attempts on all these other assignments. But these skills assignments right here, you'll need to go to the gradebook and enter those back in the Cobra gradebook manually. Again, that's something that we can help with, but just need to make you aware of that. Finally, something that's very important that you do before you look at the next video, in fact, which will be something that you can share with your students. What I need you to do is go back to your course list, and I'll just show you what this looks like for mine. Go into the course that you're going to be teaching, your course list in Connect. Oops, I went one too far. Go to your course list, excuse me. Not going to edit that out, Aaron, just so you know. Go to your course list, which is right here, and then right here under Actions you click Edit Course, and right there is where you request a financial aid access code. It will be sent to you via email. A financial aid access code is how your students can access the course temporarily if they haven't yet bought their notes. It's important to point out that students have to have the notes, and they have to have the notes that have the access card in order to be able to do the online homework. Didn't have it happen very often, but we had a few students buying strange versions off the internet, or somehow even buying ebook versions that didn't have the Connect access card. That caused a few problems. So it's important that you share with your students early on, perhaps even in an email before the semester starts, that they have to buy the version that has the Connect access card. This code, when you request it, and again I'll show you how it's used in the next video for students, but that code you'll send to your students, and they can then get temporary access even if they haven't bought the notes yet, and then that way at least for 2 weeks there's no excuse for them to not be in and do homework. So you'll click on that and follow those directions, you'll get the access code. Check out the next video that I'll make that's ready for your students.